Sit back and relax as I relapse. Pump it up. Crazy and deranged. Andy Paul, what up? I love you for that, AAP. Love you for that, G. You my motherfucking man. You know what I'm over here doing, man. I ain't doing nothing but rolling up. I had to fix the heat. I mean, not the heat, my window. I had to touch it up on some my Jim Carrey job that I did on my window. get ready for work soon. LOL. Okay. Well, AP, I've been sitting in the truck cold as a bitch before I fix that motherfucking window. I can just it feel like 49 degrees warmer in here. Somebody took one of them little work knives and cut my shit with. This what they cut my window with right here. AP. They cut my window with one of these, AP. Like, oh ass nigga. That's all right. I fixed it. I fixed it. Matt Matetsu Matitsu Matizu. You're my biggest fan, Matizu. Said I was worried about that. Yo, let's rock some my first Capcom too. We should. Damn. I'm from Poland. Oh, you from Poland? I can't quite read your name. I read everything like I don't know. YouTube has taught me I don't know much about reading names. But I never thought I did anyway. Yeah, we'll be playing in a second. I gotta fucking charge this bitch up. So we charge it up. We gonna be on some Marvel vs. Capcom 1, 2, 3, whatever y'all want to play, man. Cause the joystick is already charged. Joystick right here. So yeah, we're gonna be on it in just a second. Bruce Lee. That's me, Bruce Lee. Ta-da! What's going down, Blind Ranger? And Sheelix, what's happening? Shell X. Oh, your name's Shell X. Shell X13. What's up, boy? What's up, boy? You definitely got a gamer name. What are you talking about? As in shell, as in Linux programming? The shell prompt? That's to program computers. I'm a nerd. Words stick out to me. You're my monkey for bananas. What? Now, how are you my biggest fan and I'm your monkey? That wouldn't make any sense. And I don't know if you noticed or not, but we know who evolved from monkeys, who evolved from dogs, who evolved from reptilians. You know, it's all been wrote down. You know what I mean? Speaking of which, I gotta dig my motherfucking boots out because the snow is coming. That absolutely feels better, bro. That's some buzz. Hell yeah, it's from the snow up here. You just like me very closely. Okay. It is still like 65 out here in North Carolina. Oh, North Carolina. But you're never in here. Facts. Tell them again, Blind Ranger. If you like me, why your ass ain't never in here? Bring your ass in here. Personal. I mean. What? All we telling you, man, is stick around, bro. It'd be more to like. That's all I can tell you. If you new here to the channel, you don't know about this shit here. I actually fixed my window. Like I was fucking Jim Carrey. So there's that. You ever watch a Jim Carrey movie and he'd be like, you know, as soon as he starts, as soon as he get that look on his face, restart. He make the best faces. But anyway, Jim Carrey. And to this Jim Carrey, I like to call you the genius that inspired my childhood and helped me become the marvelous mechanic I am today, helping me rig shit up all across the globe and across the nation to get me across the globe and across the nation. Also, I would like to thank Jeremy Clarkson and the Top Gear team for this window here. Top Gear has taught me one thing. As long as the car rolls, you may continue to drive it until they hate on you. So you might as well get some shit with some power! That's what I learned from Top Gear. I learned from Captain Slow, it'll last long as hell if you drive it slow as hell and don't beat on it, which is kind of logic that I applied to my Avalanche. Also, I applied the Richard Hammond repair theory to my window. I just impulsively was like, ha ha ha! And just wrapped it up like I was Jim Carrey or anybody. And then, of course, I do the Jeremy Clarkson thing. I think I'm the smartest motorhead there ever will be. Which is far, far from the truth. I'm the smartest motorhead there ever was and ever will be. For believe it or not, it is by my opinion the industry dies or lives. Starts a palmy accent straight away. I thought my British accent was really good. I noticed I've been making fun of the way the British talk when I was a kid. Then my first time watching Jeremy Clarkson do a show, I was like, that's the British guy I be talking about. Right there. You bloody little stupid twits. Twiglets. Those are actually pretty good. They look just like Fig Newtons, right? Is them right cookies? They look like Fig Newtons. They got a filling in the middle. I think we call those Fig Newtons. But I could be wrong. But last time I remember seeing the word Twiglet, it was on a box of Fig Newtons. Yes. It's time for me to fix this window also. This window was also letting out all my goddamn heat, and I'm too damn cheap to be paid for heat all winter. Plus, I plan to buy more cars this winter because buying them in the summertime and the fall is getting a little bit too stressful. When springtime comes around, I'm probably gonna be buying trucks. Hopefully, I'll have a number of trucks for sale around February. We're getting out their tax time money. Sell to, scrap to, and go buy a nice one. My problem is I can never make my moves. I had to make my moves about some shit going wrong. Pork scratchlings. Scrackling chings. Scracklings? You mean cracklings? Well, you probably call them scracklings. We call them cracklings here. We don't use the S. Basically, what you eating is skins. We call them skins in the ghetto. Okay. A blind ranger's not from the U.S., so I don't know how to explain it to him. It's like pork skin, except they eat it like potato chips. It's dried. They got chicken skin like that too. How would you know about chicken skin? Because I'm black. You know I had to try it at least once. Don't buy no old ass like a chicken skins though, because then them motherfuckers taste like grease. This feels a little warmer. But not really. They're always they always sell them at the damn liquor store. Yeah. We call them cracklings. Yeah. I remember Dolphin sold me a box like this full of chips. All because I used to sell snow. My sister used to be throwing parties. But we just give us shit then at that time. Dog told me to give him a crack rock for it. It was full of chips. I never forget walking in the house and just throwing that shit on the kitchen table. Like, wow, going to my room and going to sleep, waking up and everybody divided the shit up. Of course, I got chips, but I told you my mama raised my cousins like they was my brothers and sisters, and then they had came over, so it's time to divide the chips up even more as usual. And I told you I was helping them raise their babies. They're gonna try to give my babies no chips. We'll buy y'all some chips from the store. I just gave them my chips. Here you go. Now y'all got the most chips. Fuck them. Don't share shit with them. So I ain't getting no chips. But I don't get no fuck how nobody feel. I take that back. I did get a chip. I got a bag of Munchos. That's what made me give my babies the chips because Shaquilla kept begging. And I was like, I got some chips in the room. Hold on. And I gave them they chips. I asked them they want some Munchos. And they was like, no, we don't want them. They salty. Could have just said twig shaped. I want to know what she was talking about. I know about cracklings and skins. Oh, wait, be was back at you. Sup, Ninja? What's up, Beer Light Broker? I said sticks. Yeah. I could already tell he's mad as hell, even though you wrote hit. Anyway, something else about the British. Y'all already don't nobody. Okay, I understand y'all speaking the proper English, but don't nobody understand y'all to speak English. The fuck? Then y'all got the nerve to be shortening shit up. Hold on, bruv. What the fuck did you call me? Every day I come out here, you got a new fucking word. What the fuck do you mean, bruv? You know, bruv, like brother. Brother. I've been saying the word brother wrong is brother. Ain't that a bitch? Well, let me put this on the note right now. Hate my brothers. Fuck all them niggas. And for any Americans listening, I hate my brothers. Fuck all them niggas. America, mate means you are fucking. That's the only way they could be mates, if they are fucking. Hello, mate is like saying hello, sex. That's what it sounds like in America. Hello, sex. On the contrary, sex. On the contrary, person I had sex with. On the contrary, person I bred with. Don't say mate. Everybody, we British are the only ones that hear friend. Everybody else hears something else, I promise you. Even the Irish hear something else. And the Irish both, they're the closest to y'all, they ain't gonna say nothing. That because y'all enslaved them. Hey, they gonna laugh about it at first. They gonna wait until y'all be like, how come nobody told us? And the Irish gonna be like, we knew the whole time. We bloody knew about the whole thing. The Irish knew already. Why you think we can't say the bloody word? Stupid. Our Negro instincts tipped us off. Ha ha! Shout out to the Freckles, bitch. Freckle gang, Freckle gang, Freckle gang. I know when Ireland, Scotland, and Britain meet, you know, Ireland, they the poorest, so they gotta leave first. I know as soon as the Ireland leave, boy, Scottish be like, I told y'all can't trust them niggas. The British be like, well, I always knew they were Negroes. Let's lower their European credit score. Shh, they're coming back, they're coming back. Now, y'all say make New Zealand too? I think they said in Australia too. use the word kunut. Kuhun? I can't even. That's nigga. We don't write H's in the middle of words here. There's an H in the middle of that word. I'm American. How well do you think I read? I mean, I read on a college level here, but if I was in like New Zealand or Britain, they'd probably be like, this nigga's retarded. This nigga reads on it. Just like every other American. You read on the 6th grade level. Okay, man. Let's practice proper sentence structure. It's not I and you. It would be you and I. Can you say that? No, fuck you. I'm American. I come first. That's the problem here. You're always supposed to. I come second after you. It's manners and proper English. Man, you can't tell me, nigga. You want to fight? No, I'm not challenging you to a fight. It looks like you challenged me to a fight. Like, you know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. Let him eat with his hands. Shit. No one cares. Aren't you just a stunning chap today, mate? Aren't you just a stunning sport today, mate? That means you stupid, pretty idiot from America. I think you guys are pretty. You guys are fucking dumbasses. Dumbest asses in the world. That's why we the prettiest in the world, because we the dumbest. And we won't, you know what? We're not going to take that disrespect. I'll tell you just like that. When we figure out that y'all disrespecting us, we going to punch somebody. So you better get all your smart ass jokes out before I start reading and shit. Figure out what you was saying. Can imagine being black, homeless, and talking with me. What? Who the fuck are you to talk to? British people sound so polite when they insult you. That because you don't know how to feel insulted. Have you gone mad? There's no way I'd be like, when they be like, have you gone mad? You stupid ass bitch, what, you can't use regular motherfucking words? Who the fuck is you calling crazy or unaware or unapt? Motherfucker, you the motherfucker that's insane, trying to put me in the same category as you. Misery loves company, motherfucker. We not gonna flock together like that. No, my friend. Save the poppy rock for someone else, my friend. You will not, in no way, shape, or form, be plagiarizing my name, nor will I allow you to badger me, nor mock me, buddy. Go mock these other peckerwoods around here. But me, you will never, ever make a mockery out of me. See, I might be an American, but I know the word mockery doesn't mean an imitation of me. I know it means to embarrass my character and everything I stand for and believe in. Bitch, don't play with me. I spit when a foreigner spit. If you spit on the ground when I walk past you, I will walk back up to you and spit in your face. Watch your motherfucking mouth. Nigga, don't disrespect me. Took up insults in a Manchester accent lately. Yeah, y'all don't know how to be offended. White people here try to do that shit, try to insult you in a condescending tone. It's a car accident. They ain't see which car you got. The white person walk right over like, I hope we all got insurance here. And you be like, yeah, I hope all the white people in this situation got insurance. My black ass shouldn't have stopped. What do you have to do with this? I stopped. Yeah, but I was wondering why. Why were you wondering why I would stop? What's making you curious here? Why can't you understand why I stopped? No, you lying. You lying. That's what people do when they lying. But come on with the double back. What you saying about me being here? Because me being here is doing nothing but helping white people right now. This doesn't help my black ass or my black cause not one bit. This is helping white people keep the white superiority complex. Motherfucker, I got out the car to help a white person that got into an accident, and here your white ass come too goddamn late. They'd have been dead if my black ass wouldn't have been here. Or if my black ass would have felt the way that you feel, like I got no business here. No, I'm not saying that, but I know I will remember that. And I will spread the word to other black people that we shouldn't stay up out of your motherfucking business. And we'll stay up out of you Peckerwood business from now on. So whenever y'all skydive from 3,000 feet up and you hit my roof, I'm going to keep on watching the Packer game. Like you ain't hit my motherfucking roof. And if you live through it, I'ma sue you. Fuck you talking about, Peckerwood? You got everything. Now you're using everything to take everything away from me. Here you is, use your white privilege and your white money to build a big ass monster truck and run over my little piece of shit ass 96 Impala. You think I'm not gonna sue you? Yes, I'ma sue you, nigga. The fuck? Your white privileges went too goddamn far. White people might not have fuck you money, but they lawyers do. I will sue the shit out of a poor white person. I'm not gonna pay you. I'm gonna sell the debt to another white person. You're gonna pay them. I ain't gonna play with you, buddy. I'm the one nigga who heard Winning with Cash Flow Notes program one time on the. I didn't have to read the book. I already knew what it was about, how to implicate it and everything. One thing he didn't tell you, Winning with the Cash Flow Notes, is where to go buy the cash flow notes at. That's what the fuck he left out in the program. Nigga, my big brother had this program for 3 months before I got out of jail. I was out of jail for a good 3-4 months. Like, nigga, let me listen to the fucking CD. I just want to listen to it one time. Damn. The whole family trying to wonder how to figure out Winning with the Cash Flow Notes. What do you need to? How long do you plan to have this CD and analyze it? For 2 years? Like it's a fucking college course? What are you doing with the CD now, and when is the last time you listened to it? Because in between the time that you having a break with the CD, I could listen to it, and I could probably come up with it. You can't figure it out. I listened to that shit one time and told them niggas how to win with cash flow notes. One motherfucking time. And I explained it with this right here, $1. I'll tell you what I did. Where is that on this motherfucker? Right here. This note right here is legal for all legal to them, blah, 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 blah. This is a fucking cash flow note. All the debt in this country. Let's say you owe me $3. These $3 are sitting in the U.S. boat, bank boat, with your name on it, and in a letter addressed to me already, because you're an American. And somebody comes along, another company, this company right here, okay? I owe you. You decide to sell the debt to this guy. He buys the debt for 10% less than it's worth. I owe you $100,000. He give you $90,000. You take your $90,000, now you done with it. What he gonna do with this debt? He gonna put some money on this debt because he collecting this debt. So when he bring it to me now, it's gonna be $150,000. This is how your debt keeps climbing. Any questions? Anybody in this country can buy up your debt, my debt, his debt, her debt. Who else want to know how to win with a fucking cash flow note? Because I'm giving the program out for free. What I don't know is how to buy those cash flow notes. Where to contact the motherfucker who's in charge of all the debt. Who the fuck is holding these records? What office do I walk into to be like, let me get the debt to this property, that property, this guy, that guy? I'm trying to hustle like the Jews. I know for a fact that's how the Jews do it. This is how they be poor anywhere in the world and just come to another country and next thing you know they rich in 6 months. This is how they doing it. I know they cracked the code. What I can't figure out is where to enter this motherfucking password at. That's all I'm trying to do. Find a door to enter this password. I got everything else. Like I'm motherfucking Laura Croft. I know what to touch, what not to touch. And when you touch it, I'm gonna start doing backflips and tumbling through this bitch to get the fuck up out of here, nigga. I got a whole escape route planned. That bitch had that 50 cal cutting through bricks. That's gonna be me. Trying to come up in this motherfucker. It's funny how white people be like, we didn't steal anything from black people. Always got their ass in the temple looking around. You know, white people ain't build no fucking temple. You bitches ain't even hollow out the caves y'all was in. No, it's international banker. I could be. But tell you the truth, international banking is full of shit when you know how the motherfucking debt system works. Well, we're not talking about hacking. We're not talking about hacking shit. The shit I'm talking about is legal. And they've been doing it for years without a computer. Before the computer. So, yup. You just not noticing that the Federal Reserve is a foreign bank? You're just now noticing that. Who's in charge of the Federal Reserve? That's the fucking question. But the Federal Reserve is funding the federal government. Well, several different countries have a Federal Reserve and the federal government. Who the fuck are these motherfuckers? You don't want me to start really asking questions, buddy. And don't ask me questions so you can ask questions and look more interesting. Because I promise you, you repeating the shit that I say is going to get your ass on a watch list. I bet you that. So I will say this shit that ain't nobody else saying. And that's to everybody. Not just the Peckerwoods. Not just the black women. To everybody. I think it makes me more of a liability, but whatever. A liability for everybody else. That's the mystery. They are the same people. I'm sure I'm on the list. Someone is actually threat list. Well, listen. You know what I noticed? White people don't care about consequences till it's them. And I noticed something. Y'all walk y'all reckless Peckerwood ass around here and start shit on every motherfucking continent across every motherfucking culture. I ain't bullshitting. It's always some white people at the heart of the fucking controversy doing some bullshit. Y'all like little bitches who just start having sex. I don't mean to offend you or nothing, but it's like that everywhere, right? And then here it is, right? Some Peckerwood to try to get me to say some old black power shit so they can repeat some shit and look cool. Here it is, the CIA come whack my black ass and let your white ass continue to go on and repeat what the fuck I said, and it's not even your fucking thought. This shit happens all the fucking time. Pay attention. Any white boy you see in Hollywood who's speaking out, who they trying to call crazy, was around a black guy at one point in time that they tried to call crazy or is dead. No fucking coincidence, nigga. White men have came together with black men a number of times in history, nigga. A number of times, nigga. And it ain't resulted good for the masses neither time. But what the fuck do I know? Let's keep fighting. It's us fighting is what the fuck. Listen, when black and white men start fighting, the government took over. Ain't none of them paying attention to that. You too busy worried about who's the nigger and how much white privilege you get and being better than me every day. Well, you need to use that better than me shit to lift me the fuck up. And I could use my smarter than your shit to help you get the fuck ahead of every other white person. But ain't none of y'all thinking like that. Y'all all just third and fourth generation slap-jawed yuppies. And let me tell you something. You think your granddaddy stayed in power Peckerwood by itself? Huh? Or you think the slaves that was up under him was like, listen, we might as well help Master Charlie because we don't know who the fuck is next. Yeah! Now, which one of you niggers can read? It's a known fact the slaves used to run the plantation, my nigga. Just like these slaves run the prison nowadays. The only reason I got on that type of scenario was because when you think about Israel, you think about the state of the United States, and think about how many less wars there would be if white boys shut the fuck up, sit the fuck down. Because y'all always get mad like bitches and then throw a fit. That's what started the war with the Middle East. George Bush got mad as like a bitch and threw a fit. He attacked my daddy. Oh, my daddy. Oh, I love my daddy. I'm a white boy. My daddy. Don't talk about my daddy. Just like a white boy. Motherfucker 50. This motherfucker George Bush was 83 years old. He bombed their country over a rib recession, folks. Dude was like your daddy. Oh, talk about my dad. Fuck your white ass daddy. Your daddy smell like dog. Your daddy motherfucker smell like halitosis. Your daddy's shirt smell like hot dog water. We're gonna bomb your country. I'm talking about my dad. But like when the war in the Middle East going to end? When white people stop acting like bitches and get off their period? It's all white men fighting in the Middle East too. The Jews aren't white, sure. Tell it to somebody else. Because I ain't trying to hear that shit. Because everybody else who's not white know that the Jews are white. White people and Jews, the only people saying that the Jews aren't white. Bullshit. They are white. They are the base genetics of white people. Bullshit. Y'all white. Who are the Palestinians? They used to be black, but now they white. Y'all still Phoenicians who started all white, motherfucker. So let's keep that shit real. The whole war in the Middle East is white people fighting. Ukraine and Russia, that's white people fighting. Nobody else is in it. Everybody else is trying to get rich. Everybody else is trying to crack the code to renewable energy. Everybody's trying to crack the code to global peace. White people fighting each other. That's what they doing right now. And because they were in control of certain countries, now motherfucker got to fight with their ass in order just to live our normal fucking life. It's all white people do is start conflict. It was a white person that murdered Charlie. White people still try to start a conflict with a race of people who didn't do nothing to them. And were nearly successful several times. And it's always a white dude at the heart of the controversy acting like a bitch. Think about it. If y'all boy Charlie would have shut his bitch ass Peckerwood ass throat fucking 10 years ago, we wouldn't have even been in that shit. And y'all can't get mad at niggas for celebrating that Peckerwood getting shot. Weren't y'all celebrating Kevin Samuel's death? Weren't you guys cracking jokes about Trayvon Martin? It's no longer funny when they're hunting your ass, huh? Well, I'm sorry to tell you, it's still funny. And I'm not insensitive or anti-Semitic for pointing it out. I'm actually human and not afraid of your ass. Those are the differences between me and these other black people who pretend like they don't see this shit. But I see this shit. And then we can't even start to fix it because when white people are around, other white people won't even admit that those white people have done something wrong. And it makes it so bad, you bitch ass Peckerwood, you don't benefit off what that Peckerwood has done. How do you benefit off the murder of Charlie? How does that help your Peckerwood ass? Okay, so it's time to admit who killed them. Some other Peckerwoods. When are we going to talk about it? That's your fucking problem, Peckerwoods. Y'all don't never want to talk about the fucking problem. Y'all don't want to talk about the first school shooting, led to the second one, and the third one, and the fourth one, and the fifth one, and the sixth one, and the seventh one. Y'all just don't want to talk about it. We really need to talk about it. These underage Peckerwoods with an underdeveloped brain should not have access to a motherfucking rifle. The fuck? If you can't take, if somebody teasing you makes you cry, you don't get a rifle in this country. It's that fucking simple. Y'all be grown ass men. Still that same fucking crybaby from fucking elementary school. Don't touch my things. And don't look at anybody touching my things. Come right over there, touch yours. Don't touch my stuff. Move, man. No, I just want to play with everybody else. Why doesn't anybody want to play with me? Nobody wants to play with your white ass. It's because you didn't want anybody touching your things. Then you touch everybody else's things and tear them up. So nobody wants to play with you. Plus you stink. And you're sweaty. Get your ass over there somewhere. And you make the area hot. And you don't every time you come by me, you hurt my ears because you're gonna start. Nobody want to hear that shit. I'm not your white ass mama. I'm not keep Tom, calm down. I'm not keep telling you that. Eventually, I'm gonna crack you with something in my hand, and I don't care what the teacher telling you about me not finna do it. I'm gonna do it. And she gonna be on the other side of the room. That means I'm gonna have enough time to crack you with whatever's in my hand. Get about my ear. Now, come on now. If white people can admit that other white people are fucking up, then we will be all right. But they cannot admit that other white people fuck up unless they're making a YouTube video about it. In public, in person, yeah, right. You ain't seen one white person in the street said anything wrong about anything that motherfucking Donald Trump has done, anything that motherfucking goddamn Joe Biden has done. Only one that could talk about this shit wrong was Obama. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. Well, I paid attention to Obama's policies more. Why? They voted for him. Weren't you voting before then? And weren't you voting after? So why is Obama the only policy that you remember? When majority of the policies that Obama ass passed was to help white people, including the free health care. Because if you need food stamps, motherfucker, you need health care. Which I said before. And stopping rape kits in this country, that's white men are 65% of the rapists in this country. Majority of the rape victims in this country, overwhelmingly, 40% of them are white. Who the fuck you think the white guy's raping? So if y'all take away the rape kits, who you think you take it away from? Yeah, white kids, not black people. Shit. And trust me, when we find rapists in our community and we can't get rid of rapist kids, we just gonna start murdering motherfuckers. Watch what I tell you. It's gonna be like the 40s. You're gonna start finding black guys in trash bags. And when you wonder how the fuck he got there and he's a respectable man, it's because he wanted to touch kids in private. So yeah, he's in a trash bag. And this whole community is watching his son. Because we know that shit is genetic. You know what's crazy? There ran a report of a black man ever raping anybody until slavery. I find that amazing. They were the men that were here the longest, and they were the last ones to violate women. Yet they're the first ones to get credit for treating women wrong. Like, we got you kicked out of the Garden of Eden. The devil is not a fucking man. How can you hold me accountable for what he did? You hold me accountable for what every male species has ever done to you? Are you serious? Maybe God should have just made you a pussy tree instead of a woman. You know, it's funny. As a human, I have a damage reward center. So do you. And every other human on this fucking planet. Lift up. Bru, you don't have a clue about Desert Storm. Shit. You'd be surprised at what I know about Desert Storm. I know it got something in common with every other fucking war on the planet. Now ask me what that is. Boy, I'm a thinker like you ain't never seen before. It's a reason why my channel do this buffering shit every 5 minutes. It's a reason why this shit freeze every 5 minutes, my nigga. They terrified I'm gonna say something. They are shaking in their motherfucking boots, my nigga. I'm telling you, just like that, them bitches is shaking. Like a motherfucking chain link fence. So all the con job. Oh, Desert Storm was all the con job. You right, AP. You right then a motherfucker. Already had dinner. I had fries. You want to talk about ancestors? Well, you know one of your great ancestors was my nut rag, right? And you 10% black to prove it. Yeah. I nutted all in your great werewolf ass grandmother. The Asian was nutting in her first though. That's how that bitch got arms. And also feet. Huh. Believe it or not. So there you go, AP. I mean, King Cloud. When you start racist jokes, nigga. Let's crack some racist jokes. Your wife is my every baby mama. Everybody, hold up. Watch how niggas get their motherfucking roll on. Everybody get your roll on. Everybody get your motherfucking roll on. What? Everybody get your roll on. Everybody get your motherfucking roll on. King Cloud want to be a black GD from the motherfucking streets so he can smoke weed, chill with bitches for the free, chill with bitches on the P. Smoke that weed for the cheap. Chevy Avalanche, I ain't got no Jeep. But yeah, I was already all through your ancestors' house laying dick, nigga. Listen, your granddaddy technically don't exist no more. You know why, King Cloud? He was bred out of existence because my granddaddy dick was too good. Plus, he had access to shit your grandma ain't ever seen, like dogs. Bitch ass nigga. How about that? Hey, another thing. You ever wonder why, King Cloud, why you always want to be black? Or you see black people doing some shit and you be like, man, I wish I could do that. Like you see black guys meet each other and be like, all right, my nigga, I'm up out of here. You be like, damn, I really, why are brothers shit so cool, man? Now you can say what up to the corny black guy at your job. It's corny. His name's Trev. His name's Trayvon. Trevantis. You're like, hi, Trevantis. He got on his headphones, though. He just see you and just chuck up the deuces. That guy's cool. He doesn't even know he's cool. You know why we're so cool to you? I'm going to tell you why I'm so cool to you. Because my sperm is secretly what makes up you. Because your granddaddy don't exist. Because he wasn't cool enough, folks. So when you see cool-ass white boys like Eminem, that's proof my ancestors was fucking my granddaddy fucked your grandma. And your granddaddy don't exist no more. Yep. Ain't no such thing as a pure white person. Because wasn't a pure white dude ever been cool enough. But you know what they're still pure of? A pure black dude. You know why? Because the black dude was cool enough. Any more questions? These motherfucking Sun Dodgers, boy, be in here talking big shit. I'm not gonna lie, some of you Sun Dodgers cool as a bitch, though. And I always wonder why they called them the Dodgers. But in my eyes, I always said that they was called the Sun Dodgers. Because they was all white people in front. What was you dodging? It was nothing for you to dodge. Life was good for white people back then. I mean, they had to give back the slaves a few years before that, but you know, that's the worst thing that ever happened to white people. Oh, I gotta give back my niggers. What do you mean I gotta give back my niggers? I wanna give them back. They belong to me. Or my dead boy, you get these niggers back. It's my niggers. Your niggers get back on the plantation. You ain't free. I own you niggers. I own all the niggers. I own niggers. Y'all was crying back then. Always crying. I hate breaking white boys up in history, boy, because it always come down to y'all crying unless we talking about football, my nigga. And I love to bring up the Brett Favre was crying because John Elway tagged that ass. Elway, my motherfucking nigga. That horse teeth ass Sun Dodger, he can come on with me. No homo. I ain't doing nothing gay. I'm just saying, folks get to let him walk back. This John Elway, he get to walk back to Europe. Who asked y'all need to whoop his Brett Favre for stealing all that money from Snap. Yeah, bitch, he stole your motherfucking food stamps. Brett Favre, yeah. I'm snitching. He did it. I don't even fuck with the Packers. I'm a Bronco fan. And he played for the Vikings. Yup. And he played for the Jets. I'm snitching. That's the nigga stole y'all stamps. The Packers, the Jets, and the Vikings. So from now on, you know what to do. If a man decide to wear that shit around you, he gets no pussy. He gets immediately put on a no pussy list. Because what he doing is he subliminally, when you think about it, ladies, he's threatening the kids. Are you going to tolerate that as women? Men that threaten kids? I've never seen women tolerate that shit. So I know I'm just asking you this out of sarcasm. You know what Brett Favre did with your food stamp money? He didn't even go buy food with it. He bought a new gymnasium for his daughter to have a prom at her school. Not fix a gymnasium. No, he bought a new one. And this nigga been going to court for this shit for about 6 years. They just can't find him guilty. You know they gonna let him walk because he white. I'm just telling y'all who stole. I'm telling y'all why y'all ain't got no food stamps. Part of the reason they talk about cutting food stamps off Brett Favre. He one of the niggas that was there stealing. Was I not supposed to say that? Was I not supposed to talk about a fucking white criminal who's actually responsible for a catastrophe right now? Him and several others. Fuck out of here. Ain't no motherfucking money in the food stamp program because this jackass and several other rich jackasses who could have paid for whatever the fuck they wanted to pay for out of their own fucking money, who already pay way less taxes than people who make, you know, people who make under $79,000 seeing a tax increase just a few years ago of 74%. So holy shit. And I know they're not lying, because shit is 3 times as much as it used to be. Holy shit. Literally the same Air Max that used to be $100, $120. These bitches easy $300 now. $250. Shit is, everything is 3 times what it used to be. Well, I don't understand, right? It's right around the Bush administration. Motherfuckers forgot how economy worked, because when the price of gas goes down, the price of everything goes down because of shipping. We got too many goddamn greedy ass Indians that own shit, and they didn't drop the price. They just stood on us. As Americans, we are putting out the wrong people. The Mexicans been working hard. The Indians came here, opened up a bunch of fucking stores, and now they rich. You wouldn't even let the Mexicans have stores. Y'all was burning their shit down. Don't act like y'all know what the fuck happened to all the fucking bodegas, nigga. Should have let them keep the bodegas open. At least they had a microwave. These Indians don't even have a microwave. At the gas station, they don't have a microwave. Holy fuck. You buy food from us, but they all the food frozen, but they don't have a microwave. And I don't get how them people can be, I don't get how Indians can be so fucking greedy when all it costs in your country to be rich is $5,000 a year. How the fuck are you so greedy? You retire every 6 months in your country when you working here. Why the fuck are y'all so damn greedy? What the fuck you even need the money for? I seen your piece of shit ass country you sending all our money to. What are y'all buying? Crack? Because that's what it look like to me. India look like one big ass crack house. No, ain't no grass around the crack house. I don't never see grass when I see India. It's always a bunch of fucking dirt. Everybody walking on dirt. Don't nobody got shoes. Just like the crack house. So look like the crack house. Fuck are they doing? Every phone you pick up for Texas, thank you for calling India. No, buddy, I am American. What part of America you from? I'm from America. What part of America, motherfucker? Okay, I even give you a hint. What state are you claiming you're from? I'm from Washington, D.C. Washington, D.C. is not no fucking state. It even says it. You know what D.C. stands for? District of Columbia. It's not a fucking state. It's not a fucking city. It's not a fucking province. It's a district. Yeah. It's a district for our federal government to operate out of, motherfucker. You're not even, that's how I know you're not from here. No, buddy, no. Now I gotta sit here and argue with a motherfucker who has a lower vocabulary and IQ than me. It's just he happens to have access to the software. This shit crazy. And I ain't gonna lie, Mexicans, fuck no, y'all can never, ever be motherfucking telecommun. Nope. Y'all can never be tech support. Y'all was the worst tech support ever. Nobody got anything done with Mexican tech support or Latino tech support, whatever you want to call it. All y'all bitches be too busy talking shit and rolling their fucking eyes. The guys can't fucking read. They can't fucking write. They can't fucking spell. They got short ass fucking memories. The fuck? And I thought the Indian guy be perfect for tech support. You pull up at a gas station, it don't matter what fucking pump you pull up at. You walk across the street and be like, hey man, damn, I forgot what pump I'm at. Pump 82. I know what pump you're at, buddy. You drive red truck, buddy. Nigga, it's 3 red trucks out there. Your red truck made by Dodge, buddy. I know, buddy. Do you want the gas or not, buddy? Please, buddy. They know what you gonna say for you can put the money down. Let me guess, buddy. 15 on two. They be 15 on two. Motherfucker, I gave you a 20. How you know I wasn't gonna put the whole 20 on? Buddy, listen here, my friend. I'm not trying to offend you. Today is Wednesday. You do not get paid till Friday. Today, you're just trying to make it, buddy. To your horse house to get some smush mush. Am I right, buddy? Hell yeah. You want blunts with that, buddy? Yeah, I do want some blunts, buddy. Okay, get your blunts, buddy. I see you on Friday, buddy. You have a nice day, my friend. That's the kind of customer service I want. But them motherfuckers, the worst motherfuckers in the world, and talk to you for tech support. Because they don't understand why the fuck you mad. I'm mad because it's the only fucking phone I got. It's the only fucking communication I got. And I paid my bill twice, nigga, and my shit still ain't on. So I'm gonna need you to fix this, Haji. My name no Haji. I don't give a fuck what your name is. Why don't do this in tech support? We need somebody else in tech support. Do not put white people back in tech support. White people are dumb as fuck. I'm good. White Indians, they do tech support like white people. Everything you say to them is rude. No matter how you say it, it's rude. I don't have to kiss your ass because you there pushing buttons. I wish I knew what building you was in because I bet you wouldn't talk to me like that if I can come down there and punch you in the fucking nose. And everybody knows this. That's why I swear to God, I opened up a company, nigga. My tech support, everybody gonna know exactly where you work at. You got one time to be rude. You gonna get beat right up at the office, and I don't give a fuck what the government say about keeping you safe. Fuck you. This is how we keep this quality. We let the customers do quality control around this motherfucker. Let this motherfucker phone be off. And you on the phone talking about some, oh, you want to cuss? Thank you. Call back later. Click. Okay, cool. They come down there and beat you the fuck up. And I'm a bogus ass company. I'm gonna get him a lawyer. And then I'm gonna have the lawyer read the clauses of your contract that you can be beat up by a customer and you cannot sue. Especially if you start the confrontation. This is why all calls are monitored and recorded for insurance purposes. Not insurance purposes, insured it purposes. In other words, we gonna ensure that you gonna talk to these people right. And in my case, I'm gonna let them whoop your motherfucking ass. Now, if you just can't do it, you just can't fucking do it. That will also be reviewed before we press charges against their ass. But I promise you, most people that come down there to whoop your ass, when they figure out people can whoop your ass and get away with it, a few people are gonna try to just whoop ass because they black and they gonna go to jail. But the rest of the people gonna be down there whooping ass for a reason. You're gonna have one motherfucking time to hang up on a motherfucker in the middle of a call while the fuck they frustrated and not cussing at you, but not cussing at you, but cussing to you. Not cussing you out but cussing about the situation. They got the motherfucking right to be mad, and you can't tell no motherfucker calm down after my corporation has scammed them out of $200 and they still haven't got the service. And you're my tech support. It's your job to fix that. That's what I pay you for. I don't pay you to be a fucking peer mediator. I don't pay you to correct my customers' grammar. I don't pay you to enter the motherfucking customers into a code of conduct contract, bitch. It's not what I pay you for. I pay you to push that motherfucking button. And if you don't like working here, you ain't gotta work here. And when people finally find out that you can run a fade with an operator, everybody ain't gonna call down and like, man, fuck you, I'm mad. Nope. Don't come, especially people that can fight. They can call down there nice and cool. Like, hey, look, my phone ain't on, bro. What booth you working at? Booth 6? All right, look, my phone ain't on, man. I was talking to booth 8 the other day. They been fired yet? No? Okay, cool. Connect me with booth 8. Hey, man, why the fuck my phone ain't on, bro? I paid you yesterday. You don't pay me, you pay the corporation, buddy. I don't pay in. You motherfuckers, you get paid by the hour? Do I not pay a phone bill here? Yes, sir, I'm sorry, you all right. I'm a big proponent in that, a big believer in that. That a customer should get to meet the motherfucker that's selling them this shit, and they should be held responsible in case this deal does not go right. So in other words, if I'm slanging PS5, my nigga, if I was a corporation, I would make motherfuckers certified PSI, tech support. My tech support would be the one selling you the game. And you would sign it off with the tech support. Still your shit, but you got a problem with it. His name is on the box. You can call him unless he get fired. If he don't get fired, you be able to call him up like, listen, Tim. Listen here, Tim. The disk drive ain't working on my PS6. USB drive don't work. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know. Hey, look, my daughter in here playing Grocery Simulator and scan thing don't work, Tim. What's going on? Maybe you bought a broke one. No, I didn't, Tim. My job to fix the PlayStation. Damn, Tim! And then listen, all my PlayStation tech support gonna be PlayStation guys. So they're gonna accept the stupid ass answer by the end. Why does the graphics look good in here? It's a PlayStation, it's the best graphics they got, man. You want better? Are you serious, bro? I don't like multiplayer. Neither do I. I don't play with those fuckers. I play on one player, bro. Look, bro. Just send me a link. We'll play on GTA, bro. Fuck Mortal Kombat. All right? Don't even worry about why the fucking PlayStation is freezing while you're playing more. It's bullshit, man. Your PlayStation loves you, bro. It doesn't want to stress you out, man. Just give me a call, man. All right, Bone Crusher 636. I got you, buddy. We're going to play tonight. Actually, I'm playing right now at the office. I'll send you over. I'll send your request right now. Did you get it? Did you get it? Yeah. All right. Yeah. I never cut on a cross-platform gaming on the system. I don't do that shit. Fuck those Xbox guys. They're fucking tryhards. My brother's an Xbox guy. He has to win it every fucking thing. Fuck that guy. Look, buddy, we're gonna have so much fun playing GTA. Wait till I show you my Cadillac. I've got a Cadillac. It's gonna surprise you. And then as far as like if I own some shit like Microsoft, you can't call my gaming company with anything. Don't call me and tell me your son got terrorized playing Call of Duty. Because I'm gonna ask you why your son was playing Call of Duty. And I'll put it in the notes that the reporter that the motherfucker should ask them why the fuck their kids playing Call of Duty, why they call it right. Don't call and ask why GTA 6 ain't. I mean, okay, we can get it working back in your system, but don't call and ask why your son's profile is not working and he's 7. He's 7. He should not have a fucking profile to play this fucking game. He's 7. The fuck is he doing playing this game? Don't question my parenting. Well, don't question my motherfucking game selling strategy. Bitch, I sell the game system. I'm trying to keep your son away from fucking pedophiles. It seems to me like you try to put your son around pedophiles because there's already one around there. So when he get touched, you can blame Xbox or PlayStation. No, bitch. You know what the fuck you're doing. Don't sit here and play stupid. Only bitches that don't notice child molesters are bitches that are trying to molest children. Bullshit, bitch. Bitches notice child molesters that don't even exist. Almost every guy I know at one point in time is called a child molester randomly. Like, bitch, I was just walking in my truck. How the fuck am I a child molester? He's a child molester. He bought the last popsicle. I can see a fat man over there like, bitch, I like popsicles. And I'm buying the last of the fruit snack. Fuck your kids, bitch. You're a man and you want to talk about kids like that? Yeah, fuck them kids. I'm buying all the fruit snacks and popsicles. Niggas 80 degrees outside. Fuck them kids. Y'all better go to Walmart. I know he's a pedophile. Why is he buying all those popsicles? Because he's fat. And it's summertime. And he's fat. And it's summertime. You ever see a fat person with too much ice in the summertime? They spend a whole day doing this shit. For one little piece of fucking ice. Crunch, 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 crunch. No, 20 minutes of this shit. Can't stand a fat person with some frozen ice. Stop hanging it on the porch with your fat ass. Put it in the sun. Let it melt. Stop melting in your hands. So fat ass don't get about this shit. It's not an M&M. Fat ass nigga. Put it down. Stand fat people with ice. When I get to be president, I'm gonna ban fat people from playing with ice. Look at fat people. You want to lock me up? Cause I'm playing with ice. I don't give a fuck. You know what? I ain't gonna ban fat people from playing with ice. It gets them moving around. I just thought about that. Fat person will chase that ice to the end of the fucking globe, nigga. You stay with a fat person, put one of these bottles in the freezer and let it completely freeze. Watch their fat ass, as soon as it freeze, they fat ass be in there like, who water is that? Be like, I don't know. I think that's your water. Who water is that? Who water is that? Fat people come back every 20 minutes. Leave it in there until they can't take it no more. That way they gotta unfreeze it from the maximum frozenness. They gonna be some banging motherfuckers. That shit funny as shit. You know that's my ice, right? Man, I already been eating it. You know what's funny about that being my ice? What? It's my ice now? Yup, that's the funny part. You think you got over. I done fucked up 2 hours of your time in a social experiment. It's not even over with. I'm just waiting the rest of that ice to melt so I can finish my study. I love to pull out the pen and the pad on them too and start writing shit down. My own personal notes. This nigga, you trying to psychology me, nigga? No, I ain't trying to psychology you. I just want to see what's the psychology of a fat person. That's what I'm studying. Let's see. What makes your fat ass chase that ice all day? I noticed though, when you eat that ice, it's releasing the same endorphins to your brain as you eat steak. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. Yes, it is. Minus the tongue effect. Steak way better than this goddamn ice. Yeah, okay, fat ass nigga. Seem mighty happy with that ice. Just happy as you was with the steak. I would be happier with steak. All right, fat person. No need to argue. Did you put some seasoning on the ice? No seasoning. And women eat ice too for some fucking reason. I'm gonna do anything but drink a cup of water. Just gonna eat these ice cubes. That's not food. I don't want food. Want a cup of water? No. I want this ice. It's like food and water. I want to do women know. Just because you froze the water does not make it food. I hope they know that. I hope they know you can't just eat ice and drink water and count that as a meal. I want to do women actually think this shit. Because you can't. That's why I don't never get ice out the ice dispenser. Women just go right in there just stealing ice. Mm-hmm. They always too damn stupid to push the button and let the ice run down in their cup. I only wanted one, I didn't want 6. Bitch. It's a big ass basket of ice cubes in the refrigerator. Who cares if you took 6 and only ate 1? Fucking idiot. I never ever thought I had to tell him another human being, get out my ice. But I've had to say it before. And it sounds so weird to me. Get out my ice. Get out the ice. It don't sound weird to no woman in here because they probably all eat ice. Like people tell me that, okay, I don't never. It's my refrigerator. I eat ice right there. That's right there, right there. I stopped saying it to my daughters because it sounds stupid to me. Get out the ice. Bitch, this is Earth. Ice is free. Ice is nothing but frozen water. I'm not gonna argue with her about drinking, eating frozen fucking water. I'm not gonna keep telling her stay out the fucking ice. Fuck her. Let her eat that shit. I don't care. And I did tell him, you better not choke on no ice in front of me. What's gonna happen if I choke? You better hope that shit melt before you suffocate. I'm gonna step right over you. Keep playing. You got me fucked up. I'm telling you, I'm stepping right over you. Your burgers, Daddy. I don't care. Told your ass stop eating ice. Telling your ass that since forever. They feed your ass ice cubes since forever. And I told him when you was a little baby, stop feeding her ice. She be mental like y'all and think ice is a food. Now you think ice is food because you mental like them. I told them. They just pass it on different girls in the family and shit. Oh, I'm warm. Popsicles, eat good. The one in the plastic tube. This was the single most delusional conversation with yourself you ever had. That was stupid. Okay, listen, dumbass. Everything I'm saying, it's not my fault you don't get the comedy, King Cloud. I don't know what you want, man. Do you just like me calling you dumbasses? It's because I'm from Wisconsin, ain't it? I don't know why I talk to people like I'm fucking Red Foreman. Fuck these dumbasses. Fucking dumbasses. I think Wisconsin is turning me to Red Foreman. I hate everybody and Japanese cars. And I'm left-handed. At least I ain't been working at the same job. Well, I have been at the same job, but I ain't working at like for somebody. But I've been at the same job for like 20 some years. Holy shit, I'm Red Foreman. I grew up to be Red Foreman. This is very depressing. Thought I was gonna be Tim Taylor at least. Nope. Couldn't even be a drug dealer with my own YouTube. Did I leave the Tim Taylor life to be Red Foreman? Yeah, that is stupid. Shit crazy. You know, King Cloud, you fucking dumbass, made me realize I'm a lot like fucking Red Foreman. Only thing I gotta do is meet Kitty and get her knocked up with 2 kids in my late 30s. And I'll be exactly like that motherfucker. Minus the fucking job at the fucking auto fucking. Damn, he did work at the fucking auto plant. Son of a bitch! We got the same lining too. God damn it. And he gave Eric that Vista Cruiser. He was like, my first car was a station. And he was like, I wish my first car was a station wagon or some shit like that. His first car was a Suburban or some shit like that, which was the old man equivalent to a station wagon. I had a station wagon, which is now the young man's equivalent to the Suburban. Shut up, bitch. Fucking Red Foreman. Y'all still here? I thought they already had a Luigi Mansion 3. I thought they was working on 4. I don't know. I need to play Luigi Mansion shit. Y'all still here? I'm out of here. Y'all know what I'm finna do. I'm finna restart the fucking live, and it's game night. Cause I told y'all game night was coming. Either that or we gonna karaoke in this motherfucker. So I don't know what's going on. All right, I'm out.